YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, the game is back at it once again with his usual antics, you guys. 1 minute, Game will get online or an interview and say he wants smoke with anybody on the West Coast. He's better than all West Coast artists. Then next minute, he's all about trying to unify the West Coast.
You still the best rapper from Compton?
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, that's it.
Ain't nobody getting at you?
Can't nobody out-rap me, man. And anybody that knows will know. Because people can't, even if you are, like, no one can do what I can do. Like, no one has my skill set. Because not only do I have the ability to rap circles around people, I'm also with all the bullshit too, if it came down to that.
Now, shout out to company man Justin. He's got a podcast called The Third Verse Podcast. That call was on his podcast, and he got a very interesting call from Top Dawg. If you guys don't know, Top Dawg is the main man, the boss at TDE. He's also the founder of TDE. He called in to address certain things regarding the relationship between the Game and Kendrick. According to Top Dawg, the main reason why Kendrick really stopped fucking with the Game was because the Game brought Drake to Compton to shoot their music video for the record that Drake was dissing Kendrick on.
Top was calling me to tell me that when these clips come out, we got to tell the whole. He said, I know you telling the whole story, but you got to tell, it got to be in the clip of the whole story. Because he want everybody to understand, Dot didn't just stop talking to him for no reason. After that video that dude shot in Compton, that changed everything.
The 100 video.
The 100 video. And, you know, I had spoke about that and remember I said that I told Wack and Game about that. And Top thing is like, hey, that gotta be it. It don't need to be perceived that Dot just stopped talking to Kendrick out of nowhere. I mean, Kendrick stopped talking to Game out of nowhere. Right. That was the thing that, you know what I'm saying, that did it. And he reminded me that some of the younger guys, when they shot that J-Rock video, they went over to Game's house to do that part. And Game when he put that mask on, he said that the label or somebody said he couldn't show his face. But 2 weeks later, he did a Hurricane Chris video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
These are the things that Top is reminding me on the phone. And I told him, I'm like, who from the crew that we need to have on, you know what I'm saying? Right. To make sure that it's done correctly. He's like, nah, I'm loving everything you're doing. I'm just telling you. He's like, I was talking to Dot last night. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, let him know it's all love. But he's like, I love everything you're doing. You telling the truth. Just that clip didn't have that part in there, so I don't want it to look like this nigga Dot just was like, I just stopped talking to Game for no reason. So that's what he wasn't upset about it. He just wanted to make sure to tell me, which is true, that whenever I'm reiterating saying something, I got to get everything in there, because I did not mention that when I said that on even Culture United or the show, that I didn't reiterate the fact that video had went down, and that was the biggest change in everything. When they shot that 100 video in Compton, because Top communicated that to Wack and Chuck, and I said that to both of them too. So it wasn't like the nigga ain't know. So, you know, that was the thing.
Well, today on their show, Stackquo came out and said, yo, I spoke with the Game yesterday. He said, man, I had no idea Kendrick felt some kind of way about that. And on top of that, the Game also confirmed to him that he has no beef with Kendrick.
The most impactful thing he said to me was, he named a bunch of deceased rappers that we all know that we can no longer talk to. And he just was talking about how dangerous it gets. I think kind of like what Lupe said too. You know, how dangerous it gets for certain situations. And, you know, he's outside, no security, just game. You know what I'm saying? So it's never the artist. It's always the different entourages. He said he loved Kendrick, so it's not even a thing. So that's another thing. I don't like people. And I know you got to get your views, and I feel it, but there's no beef between Kendrick and Game. He reiterated that to me on the phone, that he didn't know that Kendrick felt the way about that. He reiterated it, but now he said in retrospect he could see and understand it. But guess what? This is one of the bombshells I'm going to drop here today. But he said when Kendrick did Power, and this is what he said. When Kendrick did Power, and they knew that 50 Cent was his arch nemesis, he didn't feel away. He felt like he enjoyed it. So he's like, I didn't care that Kendrick did Power. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he said. You know, another thing that he wanted me to put out here, since I'm going down. The hoodie that he wore in the J-Rock video, the reason he zipped it up is because he got $10,000 to wear it. So that's why he was wearing that shirt. So everybody that held that grudge from him, he got paid money to wear the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't fuck with him lyrically. Just period. And he said niggas don't, all the motherfuckers, when people talk about lists and he not on the list, but he went up against Jay-Z. He went up against this one. He went up against that one, and he's still here. He's still here rapping, walking around, running his miles, living his life, lifting weights, living and breathing and eating good food. And I said, this was my rebuttal. I said, hey, well, the video shoot, he felt the way about that. He said, well, if I held grudges, like niggas held grudges against me, where would the West Coast be? He's like, there was a time where I was the only nigga out here. So if I was like that, when niggas was trying to do what they was doing, where would we be? Where would we all be?
Now, to be fair to the game, he's been saying this all along. Back in 2023, he said he didn't think Drake was taking shots at Kendrick on the record. Now, even though some people might feel like it's a cop-out, the game is still sticking with it. However, the comparison of Kendrick being on Power with 50, who he had beef with, is absolutely insane. The game and 50 squashed their beef in 2016. Kendrick didn't get on Power until July of 2018. And 50 Cent was not dissing the game in that episode of Power. So it's not really the same situation as you bringing somebody that's my op, somebody that's dissing me on the record to shoot a video for it. And keep in mind, Kendrick is playing a fictional character on Power. Man was playing a fucking crackhead on the show. Me personally, I think the fans will respect it if Game actually stood on his shit. Just come out and say, Kendrick, I don't fuck with you. Drake is my guy and that's who I'm rocking with. It just looks a little bit odd when you're trying to play the fence, but yet your actions say otherwise.
I got respect for Kendrick and everything he's doing, right? The reason there's any type of little rift between me and Dot or Top, or if there is, if you thought there were, is because Drake is my friend. Can we all agree that Drake is pretty fucking huge? He's my friend. I got him on speed dial. If I call him and tell him that Cali, Justice, or Harlem want to come to the concert, he say, send him at 6. I'm going to be right there to receive him. You know I love him like I love him.
Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Game's response back to Top Dawg? Do you guys think the Game is capping? Is he trying to save face? Or is he being completely honest and genuine? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.